This is the Transformers MBEX Laserbeak by Takara Tomy. The figure is a Wonder Festival exclusive, and I picked it up at Our Toys. Yes, it is Laserbeak as a pink bumblebee. Here is Laserbeak. Right there. Take a quick look at the packaging before we talk about the figure. Is the packaging. It uses mostly the movie The Best Bumblebee box that's just done in this monochrome design, and they've obviously replaced Bumblebee with Laserbeak. And I say this because even the instructions are of movie The Best Bumblebee's instruction MB02. They didn't change it to Laserbeak or anything like that, so no need to open that one. It also comes with a Gatling gun accessory, which is fine because Laserbeak did use Gatling guns. Laserbeak was on a killing spree. He was trying to get to the parents of this child to get into the house. He befriended the child, pretended to be a kid robot, like a robot that's a child, like a pink bumblebee. And here's a close-up look at pink bumblebee, Laserbeak as a pink bumblebee. Anyway. This is my only action figure that's reminiscent of a child. It's Alex's old strawberry shortcake figures, but yeah, so they actually match. So that's interesting. Okay, let's get rid of her. Let's put her on the side. So yeah, Laserbeak did pretend to be Bumblebee, and if the mold looks very familiar, it is exactly the Dark of the Moon Deluxe class Bumblebee with a different weapon, no mech tech weapon. They didn't change anything. The mold is exactly the same. It has light piping. The articulation is the same. Transformation is exactly the same. The sculpt mold, again, exactly the same. Mold degradation, not that much. I'm very surprised that the joints were very tight. Transformation was spot on, and there was hardly any loose joint or loose piece that popped off during transformation. Okay, this figure comes in a very pale, faded pink type of color. The plastic they use does have a little bit of that glittery feel to it. Although I'm a little bit disappointed that they didn't go full on glossy with this one. There are parts that are glossy, like these pieces right here, but there are some parts that are a little bit dull. So I was hoping it was a little bit more glossier, because as it is, if you look at it in packaging, if you haven't opened up the figure, it feels and looks like the plastic is made out of knockoff Transformers plastic pieces. It is light, and it feels, just judging on the color, if you've not opened up the packaging, it does feel like a KO. It does feel like a knockoff toy. But once you've opened it up, you get to see more of the details of the plastic. Yeah, there are some scratches here and there. It could have been more glossier, but there is that tiny hint of flake, very little glittery bit right there in that plastic, which more than makes up for this KO looking type of plastic feel to it. But other than that, it's great. If you've ever wanted a pink Bumblebee on your shelf, or if you wanted to complete the Transformers, the characters that appeared in the movie, a version of Laserbeak, this is definitely one to pick up. Okay, we'll talk more about how I feel about the figure when we transform him. So let's get him into his car mode. I'm sure you know how he transforms, but for the sake of those who've not not very familiar with this figure, let's transform him. Okay, so go ahead and pop this. Just move the back pieces away. Straighten that. Fold this down. Fold this down. Okay, and then just collapse the front bumper pieces. Okay, go ahead and rotate the arms this way, because they're going to fold in this way. Okay. Fold. Okay. Feet. And the neck alive. Neck tech gimmick. Bend the knees. like this, so that this panel is aligned. Go ahead and join the rear bumper. Fold this right here. Make sure everything's aligned. Okay. Okay. Just checking if it's aligned. Okay. And then fold the back pieces. Like so. Sorry. Okay. Insert here, tab there, tab there, tab there, and tab there. Excuse me. Okay. Okay. And there is Laserbeak as a pink Camaro. This guy's as Bumblebee. And his Gatling gun can fit in that MechTech port if you wanted to. I like the colors on it, and as you can see, the pink is becoming more vibrant in alt mode, and it still has that feel that it's a KO right back here, but in front, looking very, very nice. Down here, again, you get that sort of glittery feel to it. So it's not too bad. When I first bought it, I was like, oh my god, it looks like a KO. And then I open it up, it's looking pretty sharp and very, very nice. So just for the sake of comparison, here he is with the Last Night Bumblebee. So about roughly the same size. Okay, so should you get this figure? It's absolutely great. If you've ever wanted another version of Laserbeak, definitely this is the you've got to pick this one up if you wanted his pink version. If you're content with just having one Bumblebee mold in your shelf, then maybe it's a pass. But for those who are really hardcore collectors of characters that did appear in the movie, like me, this is a must-have. But for those casual collectors who just simply want a Bumblebee and a Laserbeak on their shelf, they don't really need this. That $40 price tag might be very difficult to justify. But as it is, it's a great addition to your Movieverse lineup. It's a wonderful figure by Takara Tomy. I certainly recommend it if you're a hardcore collector. But for the casual collectors, this could be just a pass. So there you go, folks. Hope you've enjoyed this little video review. This has been the Transformers MBEX Laserbeak by Takara Tomy. Thanks for watching.